Okay, next up we have Bonecrusher, your Decepticon artist, if you call, rubble and wastelands artist. But yeah, I think out of the 6, he's probably at least close to the top in terms of my favorite. He's really good looking and really G1 accurate as well, except for the the weapons I put. So we'll talk about those again later in combined mode. But this is Bonecrusher. As I said, he's probably the most well designed of all of them. Well proportioned, the tank tread like legs, very accurate to G1. Strikes a very good profile as well. If I do have one complaint, is this crotch piece, which I've seen reviews from 5 years ago saying they have issues with it. I'm surprised that after a few reissues that he still haven't sorted that out. It does stay if you, so as you can see, there are hooks on that side, that hook onto this other side, but there's also a peg there, that peg's there. I feel that if they made that peg a little bit longer, that would have solved this issue. Also, if they made it, one hook on this side, other hook on the other side, that would have made this a lot sturdier. But what can I do? This is what we've got. They never bothered fixing it, and this bot suffers because of that quite a bit. But yeah, now the other complaint I have is just how loose the legs are. I don't know if that's mold degradation or what. But yeah, lots of looseness across all of the figures, at least. Now looking at the head, again, very good head sculpt. If there's one thing I can praise this entire set, all of the head sculpts are really awesome. So yeah, nice looking head sculpt, nice details on the chest. That crotch just makes it look unsightly. Nice details on the legs. I love the design of the legs, how these split up to form the feet. In the back there is this, what can you do? That's the part that holds the arm in combined mode, so you can't not have it. So yeah, pretty simple. There's an articulation, do have a head swivel, goes all the way around. This thing doesn't know how to stay. Swivel goes all the way around. You do have ball joints here, which means ample range of motion. Ball joint and swivel at the elbow, so you do have a double joint there and a swivel there. No wrist swivel. There is no waist swivel unless you put that forward. You can have a little bit of tilt. Problem is the chest does stay in position, so it's not that usable. No waist joint. Ball joint there, which means it will get loose over time. And in terms of over time, I mean like in 2 days after you open it. So let's go all the way around. Very high knee, so that's one of the other complaints. I know you want to have knees on your figures, but having knees that high just hurts the posability. So just so you know, I mean, if you want to do the Superman pose or was that the Iron Man pose on your figures, the knee has to be right in the middle. If it's right up high there, you really can't do that. And then you do have the ankle tilt. So yeah, like I said, nice ankle tilts across all of them. So yeah, Bonecrusher. Now transformations, quite simple as well, although this might be one of the more complicated across all 6. First thing you do, you drop that down. We unpeg the back, so this thing unpegs. Unpegs. Why is it not unpegging? There you go, unpegs. So you fold the head inside, push that down. Now let's handle the arms. The arms you just peg together. Those are pegs, they go in that hole. This peg there, there's that peg, goes into that hole, and then you fold this arm back then we combine this. We fold this down. Oops, fold that the other way and then down. That's the hole. There's the peg. Just peg that in, and then you unclip the crotch and rotate it up like so. There is a peg and a slot there, so you just snap that in. Just close off the feet. These are a bit tight, which is good and bad. Better, more good than bad. There is that peg and a slot. There is a slot and a peg, so you just peg that in. Oops. Peg that in. Make sure that's all pegged in. Do the same on the other foot. Peg that in. Rotate that up. Clip it in. Oh, this clip doesn't clip in. Hold that tight. Peg in a hole. Peg in a hole. So do that. And do that. And lastly, oops, take the scoop and there you go. Now Bonecrusher transforms into this pretty stock standard bulldozer. Again, pretty standard fare here. You do have the scoop that goes up and down. Don't put it all the way up because it displays his chest details. Really nice, solid green. Even if it's not accurate to real life, but accurate to the cartoon. The tank treads pretty clean all throughout. I mean, no robot parts, you know, visible. Again, this is, you know, the best looking out of the bunch in vehicle mode as well, and really nice tempoed Decepticon logo over there. So yeah, Bonecrusher.